What's up, guys? Welcome to Sound Off with GiGi. I just had a moment. I felt like I want to sound off. Yep, I'm cooking dinner. But, you know, I can talk and, what they say, walk and chew gum at the same time. Welcome to the people who have never been here. Thank you for joining my channel. And for those of you who are coming back, welcome back. Now that that's out the way, this is what I want to sound off about. I am so sick and tired of this election stuff, right? It's really driving me insane. Probably along with the rest of the world. Like, I've never seen anything like this before in my lifetime. We gotta wait 2 weeks after election day. What's up with that? Like, where they do that at? I'm just saying, count the ballots, do what you have to do, and wrap this up. Yeah, I hope it's to 86-45, but I'm not real sure how that's going to go based on all the shenanigans that's going on. We don't know which way it's going to go, because even if it go the way we want, meaning 86-45, now they claiming that, oh, we got to file a lawsuit on this, we got to file a lawsuit on that. Stop being a baby. Take your loss and do whatever you got to do and keep it moving. So I'm just like so irritated by it. And then another thing I want to sound off on is this coronavirus. Coronavirus. So we're in one of the biggest moments of our lives to vote politically, but then you don't require a mask to do so. Which means that heightens the risk of people becoming infected with COVID-19. Which means it starts all over again and put us right back to March when we were in the height of coronavirus, right? So it's like you got to have a mask to go to the grocery store. You got to have a mask to go to the doctor. You got to have a mask to go into the bank. But one of the biggest moments of our lives, you don't have to have a mask. Now, granted, I get it. They probably wanted to eliminate that barrier to make sure that people come out and vote because that's what they want to do. But my thing is put some masks at the voting poll. So when people come in without a mask, make a mask up. So now we got all this going on. I just think that society like to have us on a scare, have us fearful all the time, have us stressed and worried about one thing or another. I mean, it's enough we worrying about this election, but now we got to worry about another outbreak of the doggone coronavirus as a result of the election.
What the hell we gonna do now?
So I'm like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, America. Sometimes I just don't think that people really think this out, or maybe they do, and they have a different motive. Do you really want the coronavirus to be gone? Do you really want people to get well? Or what? You know, you trying to take our focus off of the results and start sliding in talking about the coronavirus. When we ended election day, the numbers were looking pretty good for those who are on team 86-45. But for those who are on the opposite team, you know, it's different. So I just think it's all, sometimes it's a conspiracy. I think real differently from people. And I just think that a lot of this is a distraction from the numbers of the vote. I mean, don't get me wrong. I realize and I know that coronavirus is real. You know, it's out there, you know, and, you know, my condolences to people who have lost their lives, you know, to their families and everything, because it's a serious issue. Right. But I also know that some things are a vehicle for society to perpetuate fear. So right now, we're stressed about who's going to be the next president. And then we have a heightened level of fear about the coronavirus as a result of all these people gathering at the polls, unmasked, you know, to vote or to intimidate voters or to rally or whatever your purpose was, you know. But at the end of the day, we have two things going on here. And which one are we going to focus on? Because they both are pretty much high priority. So I just thought it was a real dumb idea, whoever came up with that, to say, okay, we won't have any mask requirements at the voting polls. You don't have PPE at the polls, so people can put that on while they're voting to try to protect people. It just make it make sense.
You're not ashamed of yourself.
It doesn't make sense to me at all. So I just wanted to sound off on it because I had got a little irritated at the thought of all this craziness. So I'm like, you know what? I want to get on and sound off, which is why I created this channel. Because guess what? I can get on here and sound off about it, whether I got an audience or not.
I can do that if I want to because that's my business.
You know, I have to get this stuff out because at the end of the day, it's annoying, you know, and it doesn't make any sense. And here you got people in positions that make these decisions and they don't think about the consequences. Or like I said, maybe they do. You know what I'm saying? Because the consequences could mean money for them. It just depends on what side of the road you're on. So at the end of the day, we got two crises. We're trying to figure out who's going to be the next president, and now we're trying to, you know, hope and pray that we don't go back, you know, full-fledged into this coronavirus breakout. Then we go back on lockdown, and then yada yada, and y'all know the rest. So I just wanted to sound off on that, even though I'm in the middle of trying to make my dinner. But, you know, I just felt like I had to talk about that. So that said, y'all, I'm going old school. I'm going back down south with my dinner today. Boom. I'm having black eyed peas. I know some of y'all probably like, but that's the bomb. Y'all just say, hey, man. And I'm having smothered cube steak with rice and cornbread. So we gonna throw down up in here today. We ain't gonna be hungry. So I just wanted to take a break from that and shout out or sound off on a couple of issues that was just aggravating me today. Because it's all on the news. So I just thought, you know what, let me sound off real quick on this because I thought that was a real dumb idea to say you can come vote and don't have a mask when you know that the mask and stuff, well, that's what they say. It's been working for me. That the mask has been, you know, helping decrease the spread of the coronavirus. And so people are just out here gallivanting along like it's gone. Get your life together. You know what I'm saying? Continue to keep those protocols going. Wearing your mask, you know, with your little sanitizer, with your Lysol spray. I don't be playing. I be ready to, like, kick somebody. You get the coughing behind me, I be... They cough again? I be like... So I just turn around a little bit more. Like, hold it. Back up or get away or you about to get kicked. Because I ain't got time. Okay, so anyway, guys, that's it for now. I just had to sound off on that little piece, have my little moment and spill and everything. I'm about to get my dinner ready because in a few minutes, sis got to tear off into this cube steak and these black eyed peas and cornbread and rice. Okay, listen, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate everything. Subscribe, like, share, tell your friends that Sound Off with GiGi is on and popping and that they need to make sure they are up on the current events. You know, and hear what a sister got to say. Oh, and don't forget to leave a comment. I love comments. I love to make sure that you guys are, you know, interested in what was being said. Or maybe you can put your little take or your spin or whatever. You know, your point of view. That's cool, right? So that's what we're here for. Sound off, share, like, comment. 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 Deuces.